Hey there, creator crew. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Vanessa with the Weenie Umbrella brand, the Weenie Umbrella Publishing, the Weenie Umbrella Everything Under the Sun. And today I am working with my camera. So, I'm still learning. Yes. So, I got to fixate it right here, like right here, just so when I can get the gimbal, I can just start moving it around. I have like some tripods and stuff, but it goes with my phone. Like, I got all the little attachments. I can sit my phone up and do stuff. So now with the camera, I gotta do something different. So work with me. This is the first video with it. So speaking of first video with the camera, remind you it was a Canon EOS Rebel T7, the first book. And I got a little time before I gotta head to work, so see the output. Usually try to lay down them edges. So I want to get back into my comic book. So this right here, I am writing my third children's novel, and it's going to be a comic book. The first book was it has dance coordinations for my daughter, and then the second book, it had some adventures and little things of students and stuff for my oldest son, and then this one is the comic book for my youngest son. So we're going to get started with that. I've started a couple months ago, but you know me, life be lifing, so I have not finished. So I am getting back into that. So the first thing we're gonna do, I'm gonna take y'all on that journey, but I have to reread what I wrote. I definitely got to reread what I wrote and then go back and take some notes to see where my mind is formulating, which direction I want to take it on, and where I'm going now. So let's reread with me. And remind y'all, I got the each book. See, the thing is, each book that I have goes into the other books. So the ballerina necklace book goes into the PPA meeting book. The PPA meeting book, all three of these, and this comic book is going to tie into that full day with all three kids in that book around the day of the talent show. I don't know where the camera stopped, but I don't know where it stopped. So it's a whoopee cushion. Hopefully it stopped when I was talking about what's in the PPA meeting merch, like for the children to enjoy the book with. What they got a whoopee cushion because it's a Prankopedia Anonymous, but it shows the scientific things of why they're doing it and how smart they can be and all this other stuff. So this book, it's the comic book version, and I think when it comes to the merch, I already wrote it down, but I wrote it down based on what you've seen in the other books. Like in the ballerina necklace, you saw the principal walking a wheelbarrow full of fishing pole and other equipment. They noted that they said that in that book. Like, why is the principal, they're walking to their talent show, they're walking to the backstage, all the doors are locked. You see what I'm saying? In that book. So they got to figure out a way in. The second book, where the PPA meeting, they locked the doors. They locked the doors. The principal leaves for a little while, and he comes back and talks to the kids. So he just battled what he battled and come talk to the kids and stuff like that, because he's been gone a while. The girls see the principal with a wheelbarrow and fish pole and all that other stuff in the first book. The second book is like they locking the doors to battle the monster. The third book right here, how does it all tie together? So it's a lot of back and forth also. And then who's the principal sidekick? The janitor, Mr. Trumpet. So I got to make sure those are in this story because it all flows around a school, but these children's lives. So and this is me going over it out loud so I know which direction I'm keeping with it. It's telling me, because I wrote this in August, um, tell a story with body language alone. Also let the environment create the mood of the scene. So I'm making this like all, you know, that says a lot. So I don't know if this was for me to when I drew it, like when it's time for me to draw, should I tell the story with body language alone? And you know how things are going, or and it says also let the environment create the mood of the scene. So is it gonna be dramatic? Is it gonna be like, because I wrote this, but now I have to figure. I wish I wrote more notes towards that to figure out what do I mean. Like it says tell a story with body language alone. So also let the environment create the mood of the scene. I'm not making this comic book fully pictures. It's gonna be words in there too. So it's gonna be a story with the pictures on the side. I think when I wrote this, I thought I probably was gonna make the comic book full pictures with little words in the bubbles, but I'm not there yet. I'm more of let me write the story and have the pictures on the side of the story. I think I'm gonna go more with that because I think this I was going more with just comics. Yeah, because the next one says before too many close up, show full background and shot of a full character. I think I was going with straight comic book with this. I've since changed that I'm gonna do a story with a few comics. It's still a comic book, but it's a different format. And come to find out, researching comic books, there's no standard format. You can do it however you want to. So I think I'm gonna do story, picture, picture, story, picture, picture. Um, okay. Apparently I got an ending already. Apparently so. I don't have the full middle, but I got the beginning and the end, and that's not bad. That's not bad. It says I did put have the story reveal something about the character, their personality, faults, good faith. So make them scared, but make them overcome it. Simple terms. Simple terms. So apparently, I told y'all the beginning. I'm not gonna tell y'all to the ending of it, and probably till when I get done. When I read y'all an excerpt of it. But okay, so we went from August. I gave all my feedback on August. Let me see when I started. August, yeah. Now September of last year, I wrote the rough draft. September 25th, so a month later. And I remember the beginning, and so I got about 2 chapters in. Yeah, I got 2 chapters in. And usually all my books are chapter books for the kiddos. Very entertaining, very visual. And I named a girl Luamba. Somebody they meet named Luamba. Very nice. That's pretty. Pretty name. Luamba. Let's see. Alright. Alright, I'm going to stop there because I did this right before it's time for me to go to work. So I do got a lot in my... I did not write it down because I said it visually. So when I look back on here, I can be like, okay, yeah, that's the direction I'm going. But I remembered a lot. So I got to hurry up and get ready for work. So I'm going to check back with y'all. And I think this is the... I don't know if I'm going to make the... Yeah, this is going to be a series of the comic book. So stay tuned for the next thing we write up of this comic book, because we're going to work on this one. Yep. Peace. Oh, and what was I going to say? No, I was going to say something. Let's get creative. Bye, guys.